What's happening, folks? This your boy Z, the Real here, and today is going to be one of my real talk videos because I want to talk about something now that's I think is very important, especially for you parents out there, man. People got kids, right? I do realize my children gonna get older one day, and then these are something we gotta accept the terms with, right? All right. So first off, man, I want to talk about D-Wade and Snoop Dogg, right? Because I feel the fact that people are getting on Snoop and Wade's head about, their children deciding they want to be gay, or they want to walk the runway instead of playing football and doing manly stuff. I feel that's kind of unfair. That's kind of not right, man. That's out of bounds. That's out of line, man. To try to say these parents are forcing their children to be gay is not right. It's just not, man. Because at the end of the day, man, these people have to raise their children. These people have to take care of their child, not you. You're not in their household. You don't know what the problems and stuff they're going through, right? I think this is just ridiculous, man. Because, see, man, people love to talk about somebody else's life. People love to criticize folks for what they're doing and not doing until they get faced with the same issue or same problem. Now, first off, man, let's talk about Snoop, right? Now, Snoop Dogg's son is up in age, right? That young man is like over the age of 21. He's like 20. He's in between 21 and 24 years old. That's a grown man, okay? If that man decide he want to play football like his father woman do, and he want to be a model and wear tight clothing, he want to look like Prince, you know what I'm saying, or something like that. He wants to wear women's clothes, and that's his own business. If Snoop's son is gay, then the man that's a young man, right? That's a young adult. He can do whatever he want to do. Snoop ain't got no control over that. Okay, that's what y'all gotta understand, man. Snoop can't control what his son gonna do at that age. Okay, his son don't live with his pops. I hope y'all know that, right? Snoop's situation is different from D-Wade and Gabrielle Union. His son is an adult. Most of Snoop's kids are all grown. I'm just telling you that. Most of them are adults. Snoop got a daughter around my age or a little younger, right? Because I'm 30 years old. He got a child around either 31 or younger than me. So again, man, you can't get on Snoop for that, man. His son is a young man. He's a young adult. His oldest son could do whatever he wants. One of his sons, that boy, you know what I'm saying, that y'all don't watch on TV, right? Snoop trying to put him in football and all this other stuff. No, he got other things he wants to do, right? And I really don't believe he's all that gay, because again, I'm from the East Side. I'm from Long Beach, right? When he was younger, he wasn't looking like that at all, right? If anything, the boy, I don't believe the boy is really all that gay. He could just be metrosexual, or he could just be trying to find out who he is. But no, if he wants to be gay and date other men, then again, that's his own business. There's really, you can't get on Snoop Dogg for that. I'm sorry, man. It's people, it's brothers and sisters, right? Black folks that's hopping on Snoop's head. It's like everything Snoop Dogg said about Gayle King was true. Black folks are the worst. It's people talking about Snoop Dogg, you know what I'm saying, harshly, right? But again, man, Snoop's son could do whatever he wants to do. That's a grown man. That's a young adult. Snoop's son don't even live with him no more. That young man been moved out the house. Again, Snoop's son can do whatever he wants to do. That's his own freedom. That's his own right. Okay? So Snoop Dogg's case, man, y'all need to get off Snoop. I'm serious, man. That's wrong, man. To be hopping on Snoop's head like that, because his son, who's a grown man, right, over the age of 18, he's like 21 and older, right, can basically out the house doing whatever he wants to do. Don't get mad at Snoop for that. Okay? Your son and daughter can do whatever they want to do when they grown. Okay? Now, as for D-Wade and Gabrielle Union, right? At the end of the day, man, to say that Gabrielle Union and D-Wade then forced their child to be gay and to be looking like a woman like that is unfair. Because once again, man, you're not in their household, right? We don't live with them. They got to take care of that child every day. They can basically raise that child wherever they want to do in the privacy of their own home. Okay? Because the same people that's talking about D-Wade and Gabrielle Union about them deciding to change Zaya's name to Zaya, right? Okay, you want nobody, your own family, your co-workers, people from the church, right? If you go there, you don't want people in the neighborhood talking about you behind your back and how you raise your child. That's what I'm saying, man. At the end of the day, they're not abusing the child, they're not molesting the child, right? They taking care of the child. They provide a roof over that child's head. They make sure Zaya got clothes on her back, right? And this and that. So if Dwayne Wade wants to call his son a daughter now, and the child wants to be transgender, again, that's their decision. Okay? Because y'all don't, cause this is what I don't understand, man. Y'all act like Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union didn't have a conversation with Zion early on, right? When Dwayne Wade made the announcement that his son is gay, right? You don't think that before that happened, they didn't have a conversation with Zion telling him that it's wrong for him to be gay? That boys are supposed to dress like boys and women supposed to dress like women. You don't think that Dwayne Wade really had a talk? You don't think that Wade them prayed about that? You don't think that Wade then asked himself, all right, and asked this question, okay, why is my oldest son straight? My oldest son wants to play basketball, follow in my footsteps, right? He wants to get married and have kids one day. But my youngest son wants to dress like a girl. You don't think he asked himself that? He had to come into terms with that? You don't think Gabrielle Union and paid money, good money, you know what I'm saying, the best, and took Zion to see a counselor or see some of the best doctors in the world to find out what's wrong? If this not natural or not, you don't think that's happened? Like, come on now, man. You don't know what Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union that went through with Zion want to be a girl. Okay? Because this to happen before they took Zion to that gay pride parade, right? The boy already announced that he's a woman. He wants to be a girl. Okay? I don't see nothing wrong with Dwayne Wade coming to terms with who his son is, right? If his son wants to be a girl, then Dwayne Wade is trying to deal with it now, early on, so he don't have to deal with it when he get older. Okay? Because again, man, what y'all gonna do if your and this, I'm gonna ask y'all this too, man. For the people that don't like it, right? You hate it. I understand y'all coming from a religious standpoint. Okay, you know what I'm saying? When we're us as Christians, it's against God's will for us to be gay. Okay, I understand all that, right? But you gotta understand too that everybody ain't gonna believe in that. Everybody not necessarily Christians neither. Okay, people can live by their own beliefs. We in a free country, right? But this is what I got to say for the people that's getting on them, that's criticizing them, calling Wade a bad parent, right? You calling them a bad parent, right? And you getting on their head because they changing their son's name to Zaya, right? What you gonna do if your son or daughter tell you, Mommy and Daddy, I want to be gay, right? Let's say, for example, your daughter, right, does what Breezy did in All American, which, by the way, is based on a true story, right? The rapper Breezy is really gay. She's a lesbian, right? She's a dyke. She likes women. She don't like to be with no men. She likes women, okay? She likes vagina, all right? All American is based on a true story. She's from LA. I thought she was from New York. That's not true. She's from LA. I did my research. But anyways, yeah, Breezy done already told her parents a long time ago, I'm gay. I'm not straight. This is who I am. I like to dress like a man. Okay, I just want you to just accept me and still love me. And Breezy just have to deal with her parents not liking her. Her family not accepting her for that. Okay? You know what I'm saying? What y'all gonna do if your son tell you, Mom and Dad want to be gay, and he starts wearing heels and trying to wear a dress and look like a drag king? Are you gonna throw your son in the trash can, grab him and throw your son in the trash can like Lucius did Jamal? Which, by the way, man, for those who watch Empire like I did, you know, Jesse Smollett's character Jamal Lyon, when Lucius did that to Jamal Lyon as a child, that affected him big time. Jamal grew up hating his father for a long time, right? And it took Lucius Lyon like 4 or 5 seasons, him to come into terms with who his son is. That son wants to be with men. He wants to marry a man, right? Now, yes, there's that one Alicia Keys episode, I believe it was like season 2 or 3, where she was so beautiful that Jamal Lyon couldn't help himself but to make love to her, because that was his favorite artist, that was his idol who he grew up with. And I ain't lying, Alicia Keys can make any gay man be straight for one night. I'm gonna be honest. She's that beautiful, that fine, that well taken care of. Okay? She got the most beautiful face and voice. She'll make any man, don't matter, gay, the gayest man, think about hitting that for one night. But anyways, no, Jesse Smollett, even in real life, is gay. He's a homosexual. And by the way, I got another video coming from him. I got another video coming from him separate, because I understand he's been detained. He's going back to jail already because the detectives have found out that Jesse Smollett then lied in his case, right? The allegation he made, it comes out not true, but I got another video for that. But anyways, yeah, Jamal Lyon and Lucius Lyon they were saying the son and father relationship was very, very bad all that time. Okay? So yeah, that's what y'all got to ask yourself. For those that's getting on D-Wade about him deciding to call his son a girl because his son wants to be a girl, right? What you gonna do if your son wants to do the same thing? Okay? See, it's one thing to talk about somebody else's life that you don't understand until you face with the same situation. It's just like everybody love to talk about the devil, but then nobody's ready to face the devil when he's right in front of you. To talk about the devil and face the devil is two different things. Same thing in this situation, right? Y'all know how many parents over the last like 11, 12 years they have to deal with their children come out the closet? I told you about my cousin Terrence. God rest his soul. That man was openly gay before he died. Okay? And suddenly, and I know it was crazy when he died, right? There was this one woman from the Philippines, right? We ain't never seen our lifetime gonna try to convince me that Terrence was straight. And I had to sit there, and I guess this was somebody that Terrence had conversation with and talked with, right? I guess they were good friends, but I had to explain to her for a whole 2 hours that my cousin Terrence was gay. He was never straight. And when he was alive, that man was always in love with a man. He always had a boyfriend, right? But still, me and my family accept one or two, right? We still loved and we still have to accept Terrence for who he was. Whether it's wrong or right, whether no matter how us being Christian, us believing God, we know it's wrong. We still have to accept him because that's our cousin, and we have to love him because God will want us to still love our enemies. God said, "Forgive those, and I forgive you," right? But I know man, some people don't even know how to forgive, man. It's sad. No, when it comes to these homosexual transitions, you gotta forgive them. The only one that can take care of that is God. We can't change them, right? But no, man, I just think that's unfair, man. That's not right, man. This is D-Wade who gotta raise that child every single day. So D-Wade is trying to deal with this now, so you have to deal with it down the line, right? So when Zion or Zaya gets older, right, and they get 25, 26 years old, and it's time for them to get married, they want to accept that now. They want to come to terms with that now. So when they get older, right, they don't have to deal with it. I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with it, honestly. Because at the end of the day, man, it's Wade's child. Wade has to raise that child, has to raise that boy every day. That little boy got to go through school knowing who he is. Wade and Gabrielle Union got to live like every day knowing that their child could be talked about, could be picked on because they choosing to be a girl, right? See, these are the problems that they have to deal with, right? See, some people that's criticizing them ain't going through got children now. You got children you got to deal with on yourself that you want to talk about them, but you got a son and daughter that's probably experimenting with that right now behind closed doors in the room when you're not there, right? So you need to watch what you say about other people's lives that you don't know nothing about. And this is why I defend these celebrities, because again, man, they living their life. They want to go into acting, they want to be athletes, that's their own business. There's nothing wrong for them for wanting to be an athlete or be a celebrity. There's nothing wrong with that. Because at the end of the day, that's a job too, right? I got a problem with that, man. These people get on YouTube and they criticize these celebrities and act like they ain't not human beings, like they don't got feelings, right? Meanwhile, you got family that's going to be doing the same thing they doing. You're not going to criticize them, you see? There are some people that's getting on Wade and Snoop's head, right, who got family that's also gay, right? You got people in your family who had a son and daughter who wanted to be gay and they had to accept that, right? Again, man, y'all need to stop it with that. Because again, you got to ask yourself, you know what I'm saying, what you gonna do once your son or daughter decide they don't want to be straight, they want to be gay, they want to be same sex? Then what you gonna do then, right? You gonna hate your child for the rest of your life? You're gonna tell your child to get out, get away from around you, get out the house, right? And just like me, man, when it comes to time, and either one of my children decide they're gonna be gay, depending on how old they are, if they Zion or Zaya's age, right? If they D-Wade Wade's youngest child's age that's transgender, I'm gonna tell them like, look, in my house, men dress like men, girls dress like girls, boys dress like boys. Okay? In my house, you got to respect my rules. Okay? When you get older, right, and you want to do that, you do that in your own house. But when you're under my roof and my rules, you're gonna follow my rules, right? You're gonna do as I say. I'm your parent, I'm your father, you're gonna have to listen to me. That's my approach right now. When they get Snoop Dogg's son's age, that's rocking that's doing all this modeling, I'm be like, look, man, you can move out, you got your home, you get your own place, own house, and do that, right? You're an adult, right? It's your decision to be same sex and to be gay. There's really not much I can do about it, but pray to God that you change. But you know what I'm saying, if you want it, you know what I'm saying, you can't do that in my house. You gotta move out and get your own place. Then that's what I'm gonna tell them. Okay? That's just how it is. That's how you do. That's what you do to deal with it. Because at the end of the day, only God can change them two young men, right? We can't change it. And at the end of the day, man, however Wade and Gabrielle Union gonna raise their child, if they want to change their sons to a girl's name, then that's their own right. They have the freedom to do it. It's a free country. We in America. You can do what you want to do and be who you ever want to be, right? Who are we to tell Wade and Gabrielle Union what they can't do for their child, right? Zion have been told him he wants to be a woman. He don't want to be a boy. He wants to be a girl. Okay? Again, man, we don't know what they doing in their house. We don't know what type of problems they went through with their own house. Okay? But again, this is Wade and Gabrielle Union who got to go through life of people hating their child and resent them for that, right? Again, they got to go through their child being picked on, being mistreated because he's decided to be a girl, right? They got to accept that fact. The other boys in Zaya's class ain't going to accept him being transgender. They got to go through that. They got to go through Zaya crying every day because of this. So again, y'all need to think about that while you talking about them, okay? No, these are two parents that's making a decision for their own child. That's their own decision. They're in the privacy of their own home. They can do whatever they want to do, right? Y'all got kids. Do what y'all want to do with y'all kids. But just know that, and again, it's a free country, man. You raising your child however you want to raise you. Can't nobody tell you how to raise your own child but you, okay? And I said this many times already. There's nothing we can do about transgender and LGBTQ, man. Even in the media, there's a huge market for that, right? That's why I understand what Larry Johnson was talking about. That man, I gotta tell you, man, Larry Johnson's just trying to get attention for the wrong reasons, right? That man acting like the media is forcing these black men to be gay, these men to be gay. Like, no, they choose to be gay. Look at Malik Yoba, right? Malik Yoba from New York Undercover. That would be the last when he did that interview saying that he's a transgender, right, and that he's gay, right, and he came out the closet. I was shocked myself because that'd be the last person I would thought be gay, but it is what it is. Malik just said he done did transgender roles. He said I got the mind of a woman, right? I got the body man, mind of a woman, right? He said he wants to be that. He wants to be a transgender. That's his own decision. Yeah, Malik Yoba, that's like 40-something years old. A man that didn't come in terms of him being gay. That's his own decision. And there's nothing we can do about it, right? There's many people that's come out here being gay. I'm sorry, folks, that's the world we live in, right? And it's been like this for like the last 10 years, since the 2010s. Even before then, man, people have been coming out being gay, right? There's nothing we can do about it. These homosexuals got rights now. To even talk about them being gay and pick on them for being gay is against the law now. You can go to jail behind it now, okay? And then you know that ahead of time, it is what it is, all right? No, but I just think this thing is stupid, man, to be coming at Wade and Snoop, especially Snoop Dogg, right? No, Snoop Dogg Snoop Dogg raised all his kids, right? He did a good job with his children, right? Y'all don't need to be getting on Snoop Dogg. No, Snoop Dogg's son, if anything, get on the son, but don't get on Snoop, right? Snoop Dogg's son, that's, you know what I'm saying, that's deciding to walk the one way. That man is a grown man. That's an adult, man. Until he's 21 and older. That young man can do whatever he really wants to do. That's his decision to be gay, right? Snoop Dogg didn't tell that boy to work the one way. He did. Snoop did not tell his son not to play football and do this modeling. Snoop's son did that on his own. That young man could do literally whatever he wants to do. He's fully grown, right? That's his decision. You can't get on Snoop Dogg for that, okay? Y'all something else, man. But his people act like they can't go through the same issue. Now that's the one thing I still don't understand, man. You could talk about somebody else's child being gay. You could talk about Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union being bad parents, but yet your own children in your own home can turn out just like that, okay? So again, man, what goes around comes around. Again, man, people don't understand karma at all. It's sad, right? But no, man, Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union, again, man, these people have to raise their child, their parents, they take care of their children. Again, man, get off their back for that. Say there to Stu, man. It's not Stu's fault his son wants to be model, wants to wear women's clothes and do all this other stuff. He's a grown man. Man, folks, man, that's the video, man. That's just what I want to touch on because I think this thing is getting crazy. I ain't never seen Wade get this much hate at all. Not ever, man. I'm serious, man. Like, y'all act like y'all ain't seen somebody be gay. Y'all act like y'all ain't seen a gay man or a gay woman in your lifetime. It's all around you. Y'all know y'all got coworkers who are gay. You have to work with every day that talk feminine. Y'all got people that's in your own family that's homosexual. Okay? There are people in the church, in our everyday churches who are homosexual, okay? There ain't really nothing we can do about it, but God himself can try to change them, right? We got to let go and let God. But that's the problem. Y'all don't want to let God do his work. Y'all want to do the work for God. It doesn't work like that. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm a Christian too, but I'm not going to sit here and judge somebody. I'm not going to sit here and criticize, you know what I'm saying, two parents, a man and woman, for raising their child the way they want to raise them in that privacy of their own home. I'm not going to sit here and get on Snoop's head for his son, who's a grown man, a young adult who has every right to do what he want to do and be who he want to be. I'm not going to get on Snoop Dogg's head about his son choosing to be gay, right? Choosing to be a mono. That's not Snoop's fault. That's his own son's decision. Okay? But anyways, y'all, that's the video, man. Thank you for listening. I appreciate all my subscribers, man. Thank you so much. It's your guys the reason why I do this. Stay blessed, stay tuned. I'll see you soon.